Once a year, the peace and serenity of the picturesque Blue Ridge Mountains of East Tennessee is pierced by the thunderous roar of race engines. Tonight, the Busch National Stars are set to battle on the high banks in a place they appropriately call Thunder Valley. ESPN, the world's leader in motorsports coverage, presents Speed World. A record crowd of over 50,000 fans are on their feet here in anticipation of what has historically been a veritable slugfest among America's finest stock car drivers. We welcome you to Bristol International Raceway, site of tonight's NASCAR Busch National Series J. Johnson 250.
We're about ready for the start, Jerry. As they come off turn 4, the pace car's gone and the green flag waves.
Carl Simmons waving the green, and Chuck Bell wastes little time to take the advantage in turn 1.
You will see everybody trying to get down on the inside to the low groove as quickly as they can, Jerry. Here's Jeff Gordon trying to move back around Dale Earnhardt. We had word that he might have had a tire going flat, but apparently everything is okay on that Carolina Ford dealer's car number 1 of Gordon. He's really putting the pressure on Dale Earnhardt, and you see Harry Gant right there behind him. So Gordon has himself sandwiched between two of the best in the business, Dale Earnhardt and Harry Gant.
And you're talking about going to school on a putt. Now he is watching Earnhardt negotiate this high bank half mile, and Gordon will get high, and Harry Gant will make a move to the inside. Well, that's something that the youngster didn't want to learn.
Yeah, but as Earnhardt, here's trouble down in turn 1. Ernie Irvin is up against the wall as he comes off of turn 2. Let's see, there might not be a caution. He is down out of the way. You can see his Mac Tool Chevrolet. He really got squirrely, hit the wall on the outside. Not too hard, but hard enough he'll perhaps need to come into the pits.
Here in the field, we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing action. Lap 130 as they head for turn 1.
And Ward Burton in the Gwaltney Big 8 Hot Dog Buick is the leader, car number 27. And in second place is Dave Resendez, who was fighting to get back in the lead lap a while back, and now he's running second. We got trouble, big trouble.
Trouble in turn 3. 3 cars come together. Jimmy Spencer has come together, Richard Lassiter, and Morgan Shepherd. Heavy contact. One car getting sideways in the middle of the backstretch, and they push that car all the way to turn 3. Other cars making their way out of turn 2, and they see the caution lights blinking, and you see what's left of Morgan Shepherd, Texas Pete Ford Thunderbird.
Well, Dick Trickle is racing back to the yellow flag. They don't do that, I don't think, under these Busch Grand National. It's sort of a gentleman's agreement, and I expect they'll put him back in another position.
And the car number 05, Richard Lassiter, getting hooked up with the car out of turn 2. Down the backstretch, he comes across right in front of Morgan Shepherd. Shepherd has nowhere to go, and Spencer is on the brakes. He can't get his car stopped. He tags both Shepherd and Lassiter as Shepherd's car gets the most damage, Spencer and Lassiter having pulled away.
And here's Morgan Shepherd. You can see him moving around in the Texas Pete Sauce's Ford number 97. Morgan was really looking forward to this race here. He's worked awfully hard on this car this year. Had some engine problems, but you can see
Richard Lassiter inside of Butch Miller here, and those cars almost look like they're hooked together. Lassiter
does, yeah.
Trying to get the car turned. Now his car
there, the bumper goes away, yeah. But the car comes loose, and Shepherd he slides right out in front of him. Shepherd has nowhere to go. Neither does Jimmy Spencer in the Food City car number 98. There you can see the damage on Jimmy Spencer's car.
That's what's left of Spencer's Chevrolet Lumina. He will come back down pit road. And here's Morgan Shepherd's Ford Thunderbird, the Texas Pete car. And Shepherd sitting in the car with the NASCAR official standing by. We're under caution for the 6th time today. It gets exciting always in Thunder Valley, and we've still got laps left. Stay with us.
Garrett got a good jump on Tracy Leslie, who goes high into turn 1 and loses a lot of position, but he also got a pretty decent jump on Bobby Labonte.
And more trouble up in turn 2, and that's Dave Resendez's spot where he spun just a moment ago. We have not
no yellow, but he's in right in front of the leaders. Wow.
And he gets hit solidly by the car number 92 of Dick Trickle. Resendez trying to get the car righted, and the car was spinning around, and Ned, he just couldn't get the car to go.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't get it to go. There was something wrong with the car, Jerry. I don't know what, if he has a flat or what it was, but the car just simply would not pull, and it wanted to turn. Every time he got on the accelerator, it would turn sideways with him. He was wanting to get off of that bank, but couldn't. He knew the leaders were coming around, and fortunately, the spotters, for most of them, got it out of the way, but Dick Trickle got caught in it, and he's moving around inside of his car, the custom veneers Oldsmobile, and Dick Trickle. We can see him moving around in the car, but you can see the damage to the front end of his Oldsmobile as Dave Resendez still can't get his car to go forward.
Heavy contact there, 49-year-old Dick Trickle. And we'll see once again. Now, this happened just at the restart. As you see, the leaders were over in turn 3. Resendez car coming off the track. There is no caution flag yet, and he's trying to get the car refired and righted, Ned.
Yes, he is. And you can see he spins it around, thinks he can go, and he does get up there. But look at the back end then come around the other way. I don't know if he only has one wheel pulling on that car or what made it spin around the other way. And you can see the leaders come by. Dick Trickle moved to the inside and hit Resendez right in the door on the left side.
Watch the impact here. Resendez car coming around again, the driver's door facing traffic, and watch Trickle come hard impact. Ooh, right in the driver's door, lifting the car number 79 off the ground, and it spins backwards. Both cars heavily damaged. Trickle still in and around his car. Safety crews are on the scene. A scary incident here on lap 213 as we are showing the 11th caution flag today. Meanwhile, back up the second and third spot. 2 laps to go. There's the interval. There's Jarrett going by. Here's Bobby Labonte. White flag being shown to Dale Jarrett. The final lap, and Jarrett, 2 car lengths. Let's see if they can make a move out of turn 2. Here is Jeff Gordon down the back straightaway. A half a car length separate him. Gordon now will drive the car to the inside at turn 3 and 4. A little bit of a tap. And no, he will not be able to do it. Jarrett takes the win. Bobby Labonte is second. And Jeff Gordon brings the 4th Thunderbird home in 3rd spot. And John Irvin and the Nestle's Crunch crew, they're all celebrating, and rightfully so. The young man has done a tremendous job starting in 11th spot. The 34-year-old driver picking up his 3rd win of the year, and a little bit reminiscent of what we saw last Sunday as Davey Allison rides up there and waves. Remember, he's the guy that he raced last Sunday. Let's take a look again at 63-year Chuck Bound and Kenny Wallace. They're racing to the stripe for a 6th spot. Remember, the point's so critical here, Ned.
Yes, and Kenny Wallace moves on the inside, and there comes Robert Presley as well on the inside.